now we can start the infusion. We can start our first infusion. This tea, the tea to water ratio I use here is 1:1 with such high tea to water ratio, especially with just boiled water. Please pay attention to the steeping tea, just water in, water out. We have to control strictly the steeping time, otherwise your tea will taste the bitter and astringent. How to bring such a highly aromatic tea. Here I want to share a smart tip to how do we bring it. You can keep your hot kettle high to create a strong and a faster water stream. Like this. Keep your kettle high. Water in, water out. Drop clearly every drip of drip clear every drop of this tea inside, because if you don't dry it well, the tea will live inside, because with such high tea to water ratio, it may affect the next infusion. Now you can see this is our first infusion. It has such beautiful light golden color, are very beautiful. Wow, amazing. This tea has a very impressive complex of mixture of floral aroma. There's dominant fragrance of this tea is very pleasant to smell. It's mixture of refreshing jasmine aroma and blossoming gardenia, and besides floral orchid and floral orchid natural scent, sweet nectar, honey fragrance as well. It's quite complex. This tea, this Dancong, the raw material fresh leaves, it contains over natural aromatic substances. Can you imagine? Wow, that's wonderful. I'm gonna try our first sip. Still a little bit hot, because this tea you just boiled water here. So please pay attention when you drink it. Here still the tea is still a little bit hot. Wow. I just take a small sip because the tea is a little bit hot. Yeah. Now, but even the first sip, this small sip, I can immediately notice complexity of this tea. Let me try the second sip. Look at this, such beautiful color. It not only takes the fragrance but also takes so rich, takes the fragrance as well. Fully fragrant. Fully fragrant. It tastes so fresh. Wow, I really love this Fenghuang Dancong. By the way, this tea, in that for Dancong, there's a famous 10. Um, how we classify Dancong, because Dancong is not only a type, it's type of, but in this category there are a lot of different scents. Scent called Duch Shit Oolong. However, just ignore this ugly name, funny name, because it's going to relate with the Duch Shit. And later on I'll explain an anecdote about this interesting Duch Shit. This tea, in Chinese we call Yashixiang or Duch Shit Oolong. This tea presents a kind of floral scent as well. In Chinese called Yinhua scent. However, because Duch Shit has been already so popular, and besides it sounds so interesting. So even nowadays, we still keep this Duch Shit scent. Dancong we call it Duch Shit. Yeah, in Chinese we say Yashixiang. Wow, food. It takes when you drink it, when you buy it, you will really understand why this tea we call it as a drinkable perfume. Drinkable perfume. Wow. Wow. Fragrant, simply fragrant, and so rich flavor. This tea has a very rich flavor in the palate. Mouthfeel is also very tender. It's very tender, um, tender, thick, mellow. After drinking, focus on your taste bud. There is a great sweet aftertaste. This is also a proof of Dancong. This is also a great proof for Dancong. This tea, besides, is very sweet, naturally sweet. So, final questions? If you have questions, please feel free to share in our comment. This tea we are drinking now, it's called Duch Shit, Duch Shit Dancong. Wow, the fragrance still remains so intense, well-bodied. Smell it just like walking in a blossoming flower garden in the spring. It's so final questions. Please feel free to share any questions. Hmm. So final questions. Please feel free to share any questions in your comment. This tea, when you bring this tea, I strongly recommend you to smell it again at least 3 times. Very elegant mixture, refreshing, brisk, floral mixture, floral aroma. It's wonderful, this tea. This tea is from the main Dancong, the main Dancong tea producing area called the highest, the best, highest mountain called Wudong. Wudong. In our tea shop, we're also selling another high quality Dancong. It's a different scent. We call it Milanxiang honey orchid scent. That is from this Wudong mountain as well. This tea, if you're interested in this tea, I strongly recommend to you. This tea is a great. This tea is a great representation of Chinese oolong. Now we continue our second version. And besides, this tea has a this tea has a great resistance to bring over 12 times, 15 times. When this tea, water temperature, it requires very high temperature. Steeping time, you must control well the steeping time. Water in, water out, within 10 seconds. Keep when you bring this tea, keep your kettle high. Keep your kettle high. Your kettle high. Water in, water out. Tea fell into every teacup. Drip a drop of this tea. Now you can see this tea. This is our second view. Very beautiful, delicious. Looks so delicious. It's like honey water. It really looks so clear, so clean, so bright. Right now, this tea is still very hot because we use boiled water. Wait for a while. Because of our tank, the maximum temperature our tank can accept is around 60 degrees Celsius degree. For the moment, we'll wait for a while. Smell this tea first of all. I hope Hello, perfume. Hello. I wish I could share the. You can smell this tea with me because it's really amazing. This tea has a great fragrance profile. The dominant fragrance of this tea is a mixture comes floral aroma. You can notice that this tea is mixture with various uh, flower fragrance type. However, those fragrance 100% we assure that 100% naturally without without adding any artificial scent. Order in this tea 100% from the fresh tea leaves itself and from the complex Dancong tea making process. This is our guarantee. The awards we can assure to you. This tea has a mixture full of fragrance of jasmin flower, gardenia, blossoming gardenia, and elegant orchid flower, and besides sweet honey fragrance. Can you imagine those various natural aromas mixture together. This tea I should recommend to you. Right now there are two quantity available 50 grams and 100 grams. And this tea with the correct brewing method, I believe this tea you will fall in love with this tea. No matter no matter what kind of no regarding kinds of aspect, flavor, taste, fragrance, balance, structure of this tea. This tea will never point to you. It will surprise, especially for the fragrance profile. It will surprise you. Now I'm gonna try our second infusion. Every time when you take a small sip, try to stay the tea inside your mouth for a while to fully enjoy the rich fragrances. It takes amazingly fragrant. You not only can smell it but also taste it. Its complex aromas. The mouthfeel is very pleasant, portable, flavored. So, funny questions? If you have any questions, please feel free to share in our comment. For the moment, we're doing Chinese Fenghuang Dancong Duch Shit Oolong, Yashixiang, it's called Yashixiang. This tea, I don't know, are you familiar with this tea? You have heard this tea? This tea is especially featured by its amazing, unique fragrance profile and the rich flavored palate. This tea I simply strong recommend to you. Besides this tea, it's very fit for cold brewing as well. Cold brewing, cold brewing, cold brewing. Use a cold brewing way to bring this tea. It will surprise you as well. Simply sweet and fragrant, without any astringency and bitterness. But for sure, if it's your first time to degustate tea, I recommend you to use the traditional way. We recommend to you Gongfu Cha way to bring it hot water. When you get used to you get the family with this tea, with you can try with cold brewing. So funny questions. So funny questions. When even when this warm, uh, uh, not as hot as like when we just pour tea out. The fragrance still remains the same, still very fragrant, well bodied. This is a proof of this quality as well. So for any questions, please feel free. Tea bag. Any caffeine in this tea bag? This is not tea bag. We only focus on high quality premium Chinese loose tea. The tea bag it's not tea bag. Generally, if you are searching high quality tea, the tea leaf shade generally it's the natural shape of loose tea. Caffeine, I would say, I would say if you want the caffeine, a tea without caffeine, so just don't. It's like a person without the soy because caffeine. First of all, the caffeine contained in the tea is not high; it's much less than coffee. Without caffeine, this tea will lose a balance of flavor because caffeine plays also a kind of important role of flavor. Sometimes we think that yeah, because caffeine generally taste like bitterness. This is not bad thing for tea because for tea we need a balance of flavor, bitterness, astringency, and sweetness, flavor, fragrance, etc. This is plays a role of balance tea. If you are searching a low caffeine content tea, you can try some aged tea like Liu Ba Pu'er tea, or generally pu'er like oolong has a relative lower caffeine content than other tea types like green tea, black tea. This is true. Now we can do our third infusion. This tea can be brewed over 12 times, 12 times, without any uh, even can imagine a tea can be brewed over 12 times, 15 times. Now I'm gonna do our third infusion. This tea I strongly recommend to you. If you like, especially if you appreciate natural fragrance of from the tea, this tea you must love this tea. You will fall in love with this tea. Strongly recommend to you. As usual, this tea, third infusion, water temperature, boiled water, steeping time, tea, water in, water out. Keep your kettle to bring this tea kettle high. And later on, I will explain why we put we why we display those teacups with such a layout. You see, here in front of me there are 3 teacups. Why we don't put them in one line? We put with such layout. Look at how high. You see the water stream is very strong, fast. Water in, water out. You can notice that this tea is very hot now. Every drop of the tea. Look at this beautiful. Can you see? Wow, that's beautiful, delicious. Looks like honey water with great brightness and clarity. This is very beautiful tea soup of Dancong Oolong. You may be curious how the teacups displayed with such layout. Actually, you, from your angle, from the screen, I think you should see clearly. This shape looks like composed with 3 squares. Actually, this layout is to imitate Chinese character pronounced as pin. I will write in the comment pin. 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 This word in Chinese means degustation. Something like here we are here sitting here to degustating a tea, to enjoying a tea. This is reason why we display the teacups with the pin layout. Pin in Chinese we call it pin. Okay, this is reason. Pin. Okay. Now you understand. It's a sugar preference must be no. In Chinese, for Chinese tea, just like this tea, we just the only thing we need is boiled water, just boil without adding any sugar, honey. No, you don't because Chinese tea, why Chinese tea is so okay? Chinese tea is a representation of quality, right? Just like this tea. This tea, when you drink this tea, probably you are curious. Did we add some artificial scent of flower to make sure why this tea has such amazing floral fragrance? My answer is this tea is 1% natural without adding any artificial thing inside, including the sugar as well. Because after with such complex tea making process and high quality raw material fresh tea leaves, a tea can give you such profile, can give you such flavor and natural sweetness. This is why for Chinese tea, I always recommend you. You know the we always say in China, we always say less is more. This is great. The great thing is always simple. You don't need anything to cover its flaws of the tea. You just use hot water and the correct brewing method, and this tea will definitely satisfy your sensory organs, your eyes and your nose, your mouth. And this is the quality. You don't need anything. A good tea, you just need the water. It will be enough. We are gonna try now the tea is okay. It's not so hot. Let me try the. This is our third infusion. This tea can be brewed over 12 times, 15 times. Can you imagine? This tea after that's why when you receive some guests, I always recommend advise you to bring with oolong because generally oolong is highly resident. You can talk there, discuss there for 2 hours, 3 hours. You don't need to change the tea. This is oolong. Why oolong tea is so much appreciated by Chinese tea lovers. Wow. Fully fragrant. When the tea enters in your mouth, these complex mixture floral fragrances will be foot and totally fit up inside. And besides, it takes so mellow, this tastes mellow, thick, flavored, rich, balanced, round. So funny questions? Now let's smell. This fragrance. Smell it just like you're walking in the blossoming flower garden in spring. When you're walking, and such a fragrant breeze, spring breeze just flowing your face, touching your face. Well, that's exactly what I'm feeling. Very natural without adding any other. It's 100% natural without any artificial scent in the tea. That's amazing. When you drink it, try to remain the tea, steady inside your mouth for a while to fully enjoy its complexity of the fragrance and the rich flavor. So, funny questions? If you're interested in this tea, please go to check out tea shop link in bio. Bonjour. Wow, this tea mixture of this tea is amazing mixture of floral fragrance. You can notice that you can smell there's refreshing jasmin flower fragrance, sweet gardenia aroma, and besides natural honey scent. Actually, it's this tea you will be impressed by its complexity of the fragrance profile. This tea I strongly recommend to you. Now I'll do our fourth infusion, and we will move to our oh, this tea. This tea can be brewed over 12 times. This is our fourth infusion. Does tea help aging? Help aging? Anti-aging? Do you mean? What do you mean aging? Here, this is our fourth infusion. This tea can be brewed over 10 times, 15 times. Keep your kettle high. Keep your kettle high. Kettle high. You can see the water stream is very fast. This is fourth infusion. Please look at this. This is our fourth infusion. Look at this beautiful, bright honey, similar to honey color. Very beautiful. And Shahil Bastan leaves and live on the Fibas Lafons. Now we smell amazing. Smells wonderful. If you like a floral or aromatic tea, this tea I sincerely recommend to you. This tea will impress you. Will definitely impress you. The late infusion after 6 infusions, you can appropriately increase your steeping time. And also when you pour water in, you can when you finish it, you can pour some water on the top of this teapot. I will show you how to do it. Now this is our fourth infusion. It tastes so fragrant. You can notice the layers of this fragrance inside your mouth. This tea is not boring. Tea only comes with a type of floral fragrance. This tea has a complex fragrance profile. It smells complicated, kind of mixture floral aroma. When you degustate this tea, generally we do just like sip the tea, not drink the tea, sip tea, because when you are sipping the tea, the air will comes with this sipping gesture inside your mouth, with such flowing air, your taste bud will be more sensitive to the flavor fragrance. sipping the tea, not drink the tea, sipping. Sipping it slowly and then stay a while inside your mouth. So, funny questions? If any questions, please feel free to share in a comment. If you cannot finish this tea, you can also pour some tea on the teapot. Thanks, ma'am. You are welcome. By the way, this tea, if you're new to this tea, when it's your first time to discover this tea, I want to decrease your tea to water ratio. Because this tea comes with a certain intensity. However, the intensity is very acceptable. It's not strong, but in the case if you never try tea, probably at the first time you might think this tea tastes a little bit bitter and astringent. But I can tell you this is totally normal. This is not a flaw. It's just you get time to get used to such intensity because with such intensity, your taste bud will be more sensitive with the flavor, taste, fragrance. So we can fully enjoy this tea. Now I'm using here is around tea to water ratio is a tea 1 to 20, 1 to 20, 1 to 20. If you are new to this tea, when you try this tea for the first time, you can use around 1 to 30, 1 to 30, okay. Like for teapot of 150 ml, you can use 4 to 5 grams of 4 to 5 grams. So, generally, we don't recommend to give tea to any baby with okay. Which age we can for this question? Okay, if you are curious, you should consult a doctor. It's very sweet. This tea, this Dancong tea is quite similar. I don't mean the regarding the flavor, fragrance is similar. It's regarding the complexity of the flavor, fragrance, quite similar. In our previous live stream, I was sharing a wonderful raw pour, sheng pour with you, and that tea has a quite interesting profile as well. It tastes sweet, naturally sweet, pleasantly bitter, and it's almost same like this tea. I don't mean the flavor is similar. This this paradoxical profile is quite similar, but this tea is the same. Because generally a tea with such flavor, interesting flavors profile, generally the intensity will be, you cannot call that so mild, so softer gender. Thanks to this correct, pleasant intensity, this tea has such amazing, surprising balance. This is why it takes so round, so well structured. That's why in this case, when if you are curious in this tea, want to try this tea, in this case to decrease your tea to water ratio. There's some tea special for men or women. Uh, now we Chinese people, okay, for the tea, we don't, tea is a tea, it depends on, you can choose the tea, depends on your personal preference. We'll never do a classification for men, a tea for men or women. Okay, if you're interested in this tea, please go to check out tea shop link in bio. Everybody has a different preference. There's nothing to see if we are no. Just try it. Just try it. You just try and the fragrance is really it's really wonderful. This fragrance. So final questions. If you don't have this tea, okay. Now we're gonna do our fifth. This tea can be bring over 12 times, 10 times, 12 times. So final questions. So final questions. I will do our fifth. In the late infusion, in the first to the five infusion. Sorry, you can stay. Just after late infusion, you can appropriately increase the steeping time. Once you think this tea takes too light, too pale, you can increase steeping. And then because in the we want to keep the late infusion. Uh, um, uh, After the sixth infusion, when you pour tea, okay, you finish pour water into the teapot, and then you can pour some water on the top of the this teapot to remain high temperature, because a high temperature can help stimulate the fragrance from the tea itself. Okay. Here, what temperature we still use around just boiled water. Just boiled water. Keep your kettle high. Your kettle high. Pour some water on the top. So the teapot will remain very high temperature. The water into the teapot. Pour the tea into the teapot. Into the teacup, sorry. The tea is already very beneficial to our body. Yeah, but yeah, tea is very beneficial for our body. Yeah, this tea, if you're interested in the healthy benefits, you can please go to check our item link. In we there is a description of this oolong, this dancong tea benefits. This is our um, this is our fifth infusion. This tea can be brewed over 10 times, 12 times, 15 times. Smell it. For the moment, this tea is still very hot. I don't recommend to drink it directly, because once you use such high water temperature, just boiled water. You should wait for. This is our fifth infusion. This tea still remains the same fragrance, just like the first infusion. It smells so refreshing, so sweet, brisk. If you're interested in this tea, please go to our tea shop link in bio. I'm gonna try. A little while. Oh, by the way, here I'm using a handcrafted Chaozhou clay teapot. Generally for such teapot clay, this Chaozhou clay teapot has a great heating preservation feature. This, as I mentioned before, temperature is key point essential to bring good cover of Fenghuang Dancong. When you bring, okay, if you okay, if I'm searching a clay teapot to bring Chinese oolong, this Fenghuang Dancong or rope tea, I recommend Chaozhou clay teapot with you. This one is around 150 or 120 to 30 ml. Inside there's inside there's a filter. It's very practical. When you use it, when you bring it, you don't need extra filter. There's the inner filter inside. Mixed heat foams shape different shapes available. This one we call it pear shape. If you are interested, you are searching a clay teapot to bring oolong, highly aromatic. I strongly recommend this one to you. Um, it tastes so sweet. So funny questions. If you don't have any further questions, we'll move to our T-Rex section. This is not we don't make a noise, especially because we are sipping. As I explained, drinking tea is still the best way to sipping tea. Now, okay. I will move a little bit. If you're interested in this Fenghuang Dancong or Fenghuang Dancong Duch Shit scent, please go to check out the shop link in below. Oh yeah, by the way, regarding this name, Duch Shit, I was writing the title so you can see. I forgot to explain. Actually, because in the past, when tea farmer first time they discovered this tea, they, they were surprised by this tea, especially for the fragrance. But however, they are afraid. They were afraid of people come to their tea garden to steal the tea. So they just did a purpose to give this tea ugly so that people will ignore this tea. This is reason why we call it Duch Shit Oolong. It's, it sounds so, this tea name sounds so ugly, so funny, right? However, in the country, this tea tastes amazing, wonderful. Okay, now we'll move to our Q&A section. This one. This flower. I don't know. Can you recognize this pattern? This is one of the most antique Chinese pattern you'll find in Chinese antique brace utensils. This pattern can date back to from 3,000 to 4,000 years ago. Can you imagine? From the beginning of Chinese civilization. Now I'm show. It's called the Tao Tie pattern. First of all, before I introduce more details with you, I want to show you a video of to explain the cultural background of this Tao Tie pattern. Because without explaining it to you, probably you will never understand the meaning of this Tao Tie pattern and the value of this pattern as well. It's quite interesting. One of the most antique Chinese pattern you can find in Chinese all kinds of brass utensils. Okay, now I'll show you one of the most famous Chinese brass utensil. It's called a ding. Uh, I'll show you this. This is a priceless Chinese brass treasure. Because this is Tao Tie pattern. Oh. This one is 100% handmade. 100% handmade, hand painted from Chaozhou painted with cobalt pigment, classical Chinese blue and white porcelain. Blue-white porcelain, we can say, presents yeah, it's one of the best of Chinese fine China porcelain, and besides presents Chinese classical aesthetics. Please look at this one. 100% hand painted. Look at this Tao Tie pattern. Even in the video explains Tao Tie pattern generally looks symmetrical, just like this one. This looks like its eyes, nose. Signature from the maker. Inside there's a Tao Tie pattern as well. Looks very. It's if I don't tell you Chinese antique classical pattern, probably you would think it looks so interesting, artistic, and contemporary, right? Can imagine this pattern can date back to 3,000-4,000 years ago. Almost as antique as the Chinese civilization. This is the this one. This is the cover. Really beautiful. This set, personally, I like very much. More I like it, the more I enjoy, love it. Oh, sorry. The volume is around 150 ml. Very artistic, unique. Inspired this pattern, inspired by Chinese Tao Tie pattern. Looks very artistic. This is the cover. This is the teacup. Look at this teacup. Beautiful pattern. This classical anti-Tao Tie pattern can date back to 4,000 years ago. Signature for me. There's a pattern inside as well. This is a tray. Look at this tray. Very beautiful. Very symmetrical. 1% hand painted. Look at this glaze. Symmetrical Tao Tie pattern. It looks like its eyes, nose. Very symmetrical. 100% handmade. Signature from the maker. You can match with all kinds of clay teapot like this one, the teapot I'm using today. Look at this. If you're interested in this set, please go to check out his shop link in below. This one. I really recommend to you. Okay, beautiful. if you're interested in this set, Tao pattern by blue and white person, please go to check out Duch Shit Oolong this one. Strongly recommend to you. Unique piece, you will never find. You can only find from our shop. You will never see people use the same tea way like you do. Look at us. By the way, this yeah, this teapot, black teapot. This teapot, 100% made hand engraved. Look at this. This pattern is inspired by Tao Tia pattern as well. Look at this. Looks very antique, imitating antique style. This one is made from purple raw or purple 紫砂 clay. 你猜说可以紫砂 clay? Look at this pattern. Inside there is a ball filter. See that? There's a ball filter inside. When you use it, you don't need the extra filter. This is a purple clay. Look at this. It's around 150 ml. Very classical. So classical. Beautiful finish as well. Strongly recommend to you. Very beautiful. This Tao pattern. Look at this. This one, can you notice? You can notice this pattern. This is Tao pattern, inspired by Tao pattern. This one is painted with pure silver powder glaze. This is why outside I wrapped with plastic, because silver, you know, silver is a material. It can get oxidated when you expose in air. Silver is quite popular. Well, without considering the price, silver is a material, is an ideal material to make teapots, teaware, because it can help purify, soften the water. This one painted with silver glaze, not made from this silver. Otherwise, the price will be very expensive. It is hand engraved 2 Chinese calligraphy. In our tea shop, we are also selling a lot several teapots inspired with the Tao pattern, painted with pure silver glaze. Signature from the maker, stamp from the maker. This one. Okay, if you're interested in this one, please go to check out Duch Shit link in below. So final questions? Look at this set. very lovely set. This one is the left only left one. Say only left one piece. It's kind of a blue and white person. Well, probably you could use. This one looks, the color looks a little bit dark, yes, because it's imitating Yuan style blue and white person. 1% handmade, hand painted. First of all, look at this pattern. The pattern, we call it dragon turning fish. Oh no, fish turning dragon. This is, look at this fish. Wow, look at this beautiful glaze. When you expose under sunlight, look at this. Wow, it's bright and it's shiny. You see? Oh, it's so beautiful. It's like look at this fish. Wow, it's amazing, right? Fish turning dragon, ocean. Dragon. Look at the beautiful finish and glaze. Signature from the maker. Signature from maker. This is a cup. This is the only piece, single piece. If actually seeing this fish turning dragon teacup, please go to check out to shop link. 100% handmade. This dragon, this fish. Wow. It's like a real fish dropping out from ocean. Look at this. Beautiful. Ocean waves pattern. Wow. Dragon. Signature from maker. This is a masterpiece, imitate Yuan style. This studio, this maker, service maker. This piece person like very much, especially for those beautiful, dark, shiny, dark spots. We call it dark spots. You get this dragon face. 130 ml. 130 ml. This one I surely recommend to you. I really like it. Beautiful. Besides this fish turning dragon, we also have a dragon pan, blue and white porcelain. Wow. Okay, this is painted with cobalt pigment. Generally, we call using painting cobalt pigment on porcelain is blue and white porcelain, just like this one, blue and porcelain. Look at this bright, beautiful color. Before I want to this dragon. Okay, this imitating antique dragon style. We call it Xuan de dragon. This Xuan the dragon is from dynasty Xuan the emperor. Now I'm going to show you some pictures or a video to explain what's a Xuan the dragon pattern. Xuan the Okay, this is the Xuan de dragon. You can see this Xuan de dragon. This dragon looks very, we call it quite mild and gentle because not every antique Chinese dragon looks so kind, so gentle. This one, you can see there's the dragon has cross eyes and imitating antique Xuan de dragon style. 100% handmade, hand painted from Jing. This is a tray. You know, we Chinese people, in Chinese culture, dragon symbolizes power, fortune, house, power, house, fortune, stateness, actual. So tray, this tray can use as a home decoration to display, to show at entrance of your house or the living will be very attractive for your eyes. This is there's a teacup too much. This is the teacup and teapot. This is teapot. Look at this dragon. Look at this beautiful, especially for this glaze. Can you see this glaze? So we describe this kind of glaze. This glaze effect as frozen oil glaze. Can you see? Wow, so great. Dragon eyes, dragon skull, rose clouds, five claws. You see, Xuan dragon have five claws. Claws, signature from maker. This one is painted by Master Cao Yi. Cao Yi has won the very precious highest title for ceramist as a national intellectual cultural inheritor of a traditional porcelain craftsmanship. You can imagine this is a proof of his skill and his skill. And it's made very beautiful, elegant dragon Taiwan. This is the very beautiful. This is a teacup. Generally, I recommend to buy as a whole set because they looks more matched together. The entire set looks more harmonious. This dragon. Really lovely, beautiful. Glaze. This one 100% handmade, hand painted from Jingde. This is signature from the maker. So beautiful, right? If you're interested in this set, please go to check out his shop link in below. Signature from the maker. Very beautiful, right? I surely recommend to you. Very beautiful. If you're interested in dragon in our tea shop, we have a dragon series. You can find all kinds of different antique, imitating antique dragon teaware or original designed dragon teapot teacups. If you're interested, please go to check out tea shop link in bio and this one. This cup, this maker, now this maker, they don't produce any anymore. They just closed their studio. Personally, I like so much. They're imitating Yuan style blue and white spoon. Personally, this one is a lion. I like so much. It's this strong, this lion face, lion eyes. Look at this glass. The details of this dragon hair, dragon beard. See. This lion, not dragon. This lion is playing with a bow. This pattern we call it a lion's playing with a round bow like this. The bow means the best come, better thing, wonderful things comes later. This clay, really amazing. Signature. If you're interested in this cup, please go to check out his shop link in bio. This one, a new arrival. This one I strongly recommend to you. You can see, you can notice the difference between two glaze. This all of them are blue and white porcelain, and you can see this one looks more matte, imitating Yuan style, and this one has a more bright, uh, blue color. All of them are beautiful, depends on your personal preference. If you're interested in this one, please go to check out his lion pen. Very lovely, really lovely. Okay. So far, if you don't have any further questions, it's time to say goodbye. Thank you so much for your watching. If you're interested in anything presenting in our live stream today, please thinking. If you want our next live stream, please make sure that you already followed our account. We will share our live stream schedule in our profile. Please go to check it in advance. Okay, generally we perform 3 times per week. My local times. Generally we do our live stream 10 a.m. my local time. We use a Beijing time. GMT 8+8. Okay, so that you can calculate what's your local time. Live stream. Okay. If you have any questions regarding Chinese tea, please go to please message us. Okay. Thank you guys. I will be very happy to see you again in our next live stream. Thank you guys. Wish you a great day and a great night. See you next time. Ciao, ciao. you. Ciao.